I'm Selena Graham, and today I'm going to be showing you how to go from this. Okay, so the first thing I do is prime my face. It's an equalizing primer. It's supposed to even out your skin and your colors in your skin. I honestly don't know if it does anything or if it's just a scam, but I think it helps. It definitely minimizes some of the pores. I also put on chapstick at this point. I'll keep my lips smooth if I could open it. There we go. Jesus. Primer is slippy. The Burt's Bees. All natural. I put it over my eyes. I probably shouldn't do that. You know, like there's eyelid primers, but you know what you gotta do. Work with what you got. Stop my face a little bit. So now we're ready to start gluing down our brows. I rub it back and forth to get as much glue as I can into the brow and into all the hairs. And then before it dries, I get a steel tooth comb and brush all of the hairs upwards with the steel tooth comb. Now you do not want to use like a spoolie or anything like that, like these little spoolie things. That's not going to be strong enough, especially if you have like thick brows like I do. I also glue down my sideburns. They're about the same length as my eyebrow, so it's really not that much harder to do. Again, it helps to go in with the steel tooth comb and flatten them all down. I even take the back of the steel tooth comb and then kind of press each of the brows down and the sides a little bit. I feel like that's an important tip some people forget to mention that you can do. Just press everything down and just wipe off the excess. When I flatten my brows with the steel tooth comb, I go over again after they've dried once with another layer of glue. I'll honestly do this like 3 or 4 times until I feel that they are perfectly flat. And in between, you can use a hairdryer on cool to speed up the process. But this time you don't have to go through with the comb again. You just leave this layer on top and like clean up around if you got a little messy like I do. Because I'm a messy queen. Honestly, I would usually be doing most of this at the same time. But for video's sake, I wanted to like break down the steps into parts so you guys can see each step and not just me doing like 10,000 things at the same time. So this is like my 3rd layer of glue. You can see it's going on purple, drying clear. You can like touch your brows, make sure that they're dry before putting on the last layer of glue. This one I try to be a little careful with, to put it just on the brow and not like everywhere crazy like I've been doing. And try to get a good amount, but don't go over it like too much where you start like ripping off the glue. So that is there. You're ready to powder it down. So I grab a dry sponge and translucent loose powder. And before it dries, definitely try to set it. I'm just doing the one brow for now. And you just kind of have to tap it down like fast and hard. Try not to breathe like I'm doing right now while doing it. You can get clown lung or whatever it's called. Bop, 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 bop. And I do it again. Bop, 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 bop. Okay. So next I get my Kryolan TV paint stick You guys probably can't see that, but this is in 2W. It doesn't really honestly matter because I'm only using it for the brows, not for my actual foundation. Although you can. It is full coverage. It is good. But you only want to do it like one swipe, because if you start doing more than one swipe, it starts to rip off all the glue and everything that you've done underneath. So you kind of want to like rub it on your palm or something somewhere, get it like warmed up a little bit, and then go in. Bam. And I hope you guys can see, it just like covers like right away. Yeah, then I do the same thing on the sides. You don't really have to. It depends where you're putting your wig, but yeah, I'm just gonna like dot my face all over like a crazy person with no real pattern, just everywhere. I am going to kind of seal this like line that comes from the other foundation. You know what I mean? So I can just like blend that out and not have like creases. Crazy looking. Like it. Oh, you're so sweet. Okay, now this time I grabbed a wet sponge. This is a Morphe sponge. And beat my face. Pop, pop, pop. Do it again. I'm gonna scare the children. I've already scared children. That's the best though. That's why Halloween's awesome. If you're watching this at Halloween, shout out to you. I wish. And this video has longevity, I swear to God. Just keep beating and beating and beating and beating. I just gotta keep beating my face. I need more foundation. Of course, because this wasn't enough somehow. Ah! You know what, honestly, I'm gonna have concealer there anyway, so do I really need that much? Probably not, right? My dog's barking downstairs. One of them. Ellie. Stop eating. Stop eating. That's why you're fat. Get your nostrils, get inside your nostrils a little bit. Just a little bit. There's a lot of fallout happening right now, but that's okay. Kinda. I'm gonna leave a lot of powder there for now to let it bake. My concealer, and then I do my nose contour. So I start at right in between my eyeballs at my nose, on my nose, go up a little bit, and then down, and I try to get as straight of a line as possible. Bring my mirror closer to me. I go most of the way down my nose, but not all the way. And then I do like a little tip of the nose, which I will highlight more later, and then bring the concealer up. So you want to get pretty close to your eye, but not literally all the way up to the lash. Now I don't go all the way up to the eye, it's very important here. Just the cheek, a little bit of the under eye, but not the actual eyelid. Set the rest of my face. And some like light brown eyeshadow. And kind of cover the nose here at the bottom. Lightly up the side of it. Kind of just brushing lightly up and down, blending it out at the same time. And take that same light brown eyeshadow And start to contour my cheeks, kind of brushing upwards, giving a lifting effect. And kind of just lightly go under the chin and along the jawline. Well, kind of like bring it up a little bit, especially like right around the chin to definitely like snatch the jaw upwards. Just kind of hit right above where you put your contour. I should not have to tell you how to put on blush, but I will just in case. But yeah, above your contour, closer in towards your nose, apple of your cheek, or whatever you want to call it. Then I'll get the tip of my nose all around where I put that concealer dot. Ooh, that's a lot of powder down. I put it on my forehead, I put blush everywhere. I don't care. Anastasia Bright Ass Luna highlight. I literally take it on my pinky and hit the tip of my nose right where I put that concealer before. I should give a very brightening effect. And then I do right where I had started my nose contour, right in between my eyes. Yeah. And then just a little on the cheeks. I don't go too crazy with it because I'm like already so baked and brightened that you're not gonna notice a lot of highlight unless it's like insane, which is fine too. And then you can take like a little bit and put it like right concentrated on the tip, I don't know, the brightest part that you want on your cheek. Brow pomade and some sort of brush. Now I start my drag brow basically where my real brow is at its like at the top, but then a little bit further out than it would have started. It's kind of hard and it definitely takes practice, but I find like if it starts here, I just need to move like a little bit to the right and like keep it to the highest part of it. So if that's where I start it, put a little dot there, I don't know if you guys can see. And then I want to bring it up to where the very height of my natural brow would be and kind of go right over that and then back down slightly. And that's just because I'm trying to get a very high lifted brow, kind of thinner than usual. Everyone does their brows differently. You can always fix them up later, so don't worry too much. Over with some light brown in on a blending brush or on the outsides. But I'm also going to be doing a wing eyeliner, so I don't have to blend all the black that I would normally into it. But I will take some black and put it under. Actually, first some brown. And go under here a little bit, lightly. And just on the lid, right under the eye. Black. And go even more above that area. I try to do like a little point and then just follow along my eyelid. I don't know if you guys can see me right now. Okay. And then I stop and I make a little triangle for the wing. Which is like a little away from the edge. Like you don't want to literally start at the edge for the triangle. And then kind of like connect. When you're doing a really big wing, it kind of like creases over itself. So you're gonna have to be careful and not like get it everywhere. fill in the triangle. Red eyeliner. I'm just gonna like go where I'd usually cut my crease and connect it into this other wing. I don't put on a bottom lash, I just put mascara on my bottom lashes. You can sue me. Y'all can see this, but get some glue on there to get the lash on from above. And kind of lift it up on the end, not too much. You definitely want it to like go up and out. The liquid white eyeliner and I put it here, right under like the little point that I made with the black eyeliner. Okay. So this is like Tattoo Studio by Maybelline. It's more of a stick one, and I put that right into my waterline. If you don't feel comfortable with that, you do not have to do that. I fully understand. I'm already crying. Okay, so I overdraw my top lip like a little bit. It's kind of hard to explain. And get like that little Cupid's bow going. And then kind of just follow the line along from there. I thought it felt like my makeup wasn't done. Fat, juicy baby lips. That's a weird way to put that. Okay, and then I take, this is a Kryolan like sparkly lip topper. High gloss, but I think of it like a topper. Ooh, you see that? Ooh, okay, now I'm done. So I'm gonna put on my wig and my outfit and I'll be right back. Okay, here's the final look. Thank you guys so much for following my tutorial. I hope you guys have a great day. Please subscribe for more videos like this or better. I will promise I will put out better content soon. Thank you so much, bye.